Okay, let's look at the activity A Chair for My Mother. It's based on the storybook by Vera Williams. It's about a little girl who collects coins, and they save up enough in order to purchase a chair for their mother after their house burned down. So as you read the story, one thing you may want to think about is reading the story beforehand and being able to paraphrase, because this book can be a little bit wordy. So to save time, it may be helpful to show the pictures and paraphrase on your own instead of reading every single word on the page, as long as students get an idea of what the context is. So then what students are going to do is they're going to be sorting and counting different collections of coins. Now the coins in your bin are going to come already sorted into the different types. So as you pass them out to students, you'll want to mix them up and pass them out amongst the different pairs of students. Now for kinder and first grade, they are only responsible for identifying the coins and being able to sort them. So there is a sorting mat for them with the pictures on it. So what you can do is you can have a conversation about the characteristics of the different coins. You can talk about their values and how their values compare, but we mainly want students to be able to identify and sort them. For the older grades, they can sort their coins however they'd like, but the goal is to find the total quantity or how much money they have in their collection. Now some students may separate them out by coin type and find the total of each pile. Some of them may make groups of $1 and find the total that way. But then what we want to do is we want to ask the class, okay, each of you found how much money is in your collection. How could we figure out how much money we have as a class? And give them an opportunity to come up with ideas on how to find that total. They may say for everyone to share the total in their collection and they can add them together. Or they may say to put all of the coins together and group them into groups of $1, or to sort them by coin and find how much you have of each coin. Whatever the students decide and come on a consensus to is fine. Allow them to explore the ideas that they have about how to find the total. And one thing to keep in mind as students are finding the total values of the coins is that second and third grade students, while they're familiar with money, they don't typically work with decimal values. So you may want to talk about the coins in terms of whole numbers and use the unit cents. So saying that a quarter is 25 cents instead of using a decimal point might help them find that total. Because once they have the total number of cents, it's fairly easy to figure out then how many dollars that is equivalent to. Fourth and fifth graders, however, should be fully comfortable performing those calculations with decimal values. Once the total is found, you'll present the different chair options to the class. Now, there is a chair on here that they will not have enough money for, so they have to select one that they can pay for, that they have enough money for, and then they can vote as a class on which chair they would choose to purchase with the money in their collection.